Today, we journey through time starting from ancient India. Imagine a world where your calendar isn't just for birthdays or meetings. It's a map to the stars. The ancient Indian calendar, known as Panchanga, was deeply connected with the universe. It wasn't just about days and months. It aligned with constellations, planetary positions, and lunar phases. Why was this important? Imagine knowing the right time to plant crops or to start new ventures. The Panchanga guided these choices using the dance of celestial bodies. Each new moon and full moon carried special significance, marking festivals and rituals. These calendars were not static, they changed with the skies above. India wasn't alone in this cosmic journey. Let's travel to a different civilization, the Mayans. Known for their remarkable understanding of astronomy, the Mayans had calendars predicting solar eclipses and tracking Venus's movements. Their calendar round was a 52-year cycle, repeating every 52 years, each year with a unique set of activities and rituals. But how did these ancient systems evolve into what we use today? Let's take a leap into ancient Rome. The Romans initially had a 10-month calendar, starting from March. That left winter months unnamed, floating aimlessly. It was Julius Caesar who changed this with the Julian calendar, introducing leap years and aligning the year with the sun. Fast forward to 15th century Europe. The Julian calendar was slightly flawed, causing drift over centuries. Enter Pope Gregory V, who, with the assistance of astronomers, introduced the Gregorian calendar. This removed 10 days from the month of October 1582 to correct the drift, establishing the new system we use today. Why did it become so widely used? Its accuracy in maintaining seasonal alignment appealed to trade and agriculture, leading to global adoption. Also, colonial expansion helped spread it across continents. Imagine each page you turn on your calendar has history spanning stars to popes. Each month is a culmination of millennia of genius and observation. While the Gregorian calendar is now globally dominant, some cultures still honor their ancient roots. Take China, for example, where the lunar calendar guides traditional festivals like the Chinese New Year. Similarly, the Islamic world uses the Hijri calendar. It's lunar-based, with 12 months in a year of 354 or 355 days. This calendar shifts through the seasons over time, unlike the Gregorian calendar. These diverse systems remind us of human ingenuity. They show us how civilizations have long looked to the skies for guidance. Every calendar tells a story of culture, science, and cosmic connection. Today, we rely on digital reminders. But isn't it fascinating that once our very existence was aligned with celestial bodies? Next time your phone alerts you about a meeting, remember that beneath that beep is a rich history linking us to ancient astronomers and rulers who gazed at the stars and counted time. Each of these cultures, from India to the Americas to Europe, saw patterns in the skies. And they connected those patterns to the rhythms of life on Earth. So here we are, living in a world where time isn't just measured by the ticks of a clock, but by the echoes of past civilizations. Each strike marks the journey from a vast universe to the intimate seconds of our lives. As we celebrate a new day on our calendars, we carry the wisdom of generations. Remember that each day is a gift of time, sewn together by threads of universal history. And as you plan your next year, know that you share time with the great minds of the past who once read the stars.